Hi, I'm Pink1402, aka Taylor, and today I'm going to be talking about games that should be on the Switch. And I know I should have talked about this a lot sooner, but I didn't feel like it at the time. But I know I promised I was going to play Super Punch Out this week, uh, today, but my internet, for some odd reason, does not want to work, if you know what I mean. It was going to cut out during the stream, and the stream would be ended abruptly. So that's why I didn't do it. But before I begin talking about games that should be on the Switch, I want to talk about two things that have happened this week. One that happened last night. The first one that happened last night. So my house loves to have bugs in it. Like we try to keep our house relatively clean, but they just like to come into our bathroom a lot. And I go to bed like really late at night, and I go to the bathroom before I go to bed a lot of times, and because I have to go to the bathroom. Well, went to the bathroom last night around 1 o'clock, and right before I went to bed, and there was a bug in our bathroom, and I didn't know it. Didn't light, and I saw it, and it started coming towards me, and I'm terrified of bugs. I'm definitely afraid of bugs, and it freaked me out. Like I tried killing it, could not kill it. I almost like had a panic attack, which I've never had one, but like I felt like I was having one, and it was just a scary experience. But have you guys ever had like an experience like that with like a bug or something that you're afraid of coming towards you and scaring the crap out of you? Most of the comments below. Uh, my second thing I want to talk about happened on the 30th, a few days ago. Actually, on Tuesday. Mark Salling, former Glee actor, he passed away. Well, a lot of you may or may not know this because you guys probably saw it on Twitter or on Facebook or social media. I saw it on social media. I saw it, and I was shocked. And yeah, it was just very shocking. Well, uh, what happened? Well, you guys may also not know this, but Mark was in a court battle with child pornography. He was possession of child pornography, and he pled guilty. Well, supposedly killing himself on Tuesday, and I was confused by it. Like I was confused on how I should react. Like how should I be sad that he died because I'm a huge fan of Glee and I loved Puck, but should I be up or should I be happy or should I be like happy or whatnot that he's gone? So I was very confused. One minute, as like I wanted to be sad, but at the same time I felt guilty for wanting to be sad because he had like child pornography videos as well, and it was like kids like taking their removing their clothes, like yeah, and they were in the ages of 3 to 5 years old. I have a niece that's in that age range, and so the thought that he could have possibly had, which I don't think he could have, but there's always a possibility that he could have had my niece's uh, picture of my niece, or picture or a video of my niece taking her clothes off. Uh, it's kind of scary, but at the same time, it's not. It's just I don't know what to feel. Like I had no clue what to feel, and I had to actually get off Twitter because of how many people were talking talking bad about uh, Mark. They were saying like, "Oh, he deserved to die," blah blah blah. This, or they were also saying, "Oh, he didn't deserve to die. He just took like the cowardly way out. He just he was a coward. He should have gone to prison. He just didn't want to go to prison because he knew he wasn't going to be able to last that long in prison." And I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking, these people are mean. And I'm like, you guys need to respect his family's privacy. His family, you respect their privacy. They just lost a son and a brother. And someone that they loved. And just respect their privacy and their wishes. And like pray for their family. Like, but don't talk crap about what he did when he was alive. I'm not condemning what he did when he was alive. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying be respectful of his family's wishes and their privacy. Because his family's probably on Twitter and probably saw this on Twitter and it makes him more upset with what you're saying if they actually do see it. So just send thoughtful prayers. Keep the family in your thoughts and prayers. Now, without further ado, after that long rant, I would like to talk about games that should be on the Switch. So the Switch has been out it'll be a year in March since the Switch has been out. I don't own a Switch because I don't have the money. I'm still trying to pay off my debt to the University of Oklahoma. If I didn't have any debt with the University of Oklahoma, I would most likely have a Switch if I had the money, but I don't. But here are some games that are on the Switch. The first one is a new Mortal Kombat game. I would love to see like Mortal Kombat 11 or even like a reboot of Mortal Kombat X and just have that game on this. I'm a games. That's like one of my favorite video game genres. That's like one of the ones I'm like really good at. And I love fighting games and I would love to see Mortal Kombat on the Switch. I know that like Mortal Kombat is very graphic and like but I know they've also had it on the Wii. I know they had it on the Wii. And I feel like it's about time that we got another Mortal Kombat game. And like I know that like they've had Mortal Kombat on the Super NES and like it was a little too violent and a lot of parents like got upset over it and so I know that they had to like redo the whole game and make it less violent but that's still but you take the violence out of Mortal Kombat and it's just Street Fighter. I don't want to play Street Fighter, I just want to play Mortal Kombat. And yeah, Mortal Kombat's gruesome, but come on. And I know Nintendo they're known for like making the family friendly consoles, but come on. There are people out there like myself that do like the family friendly games, but I also like the violent games. I love Mortal Kombat. I think Mortal Kombat's a great series. And to have it on the Switch would be amazing. I would love to see Mortal Kombat on the Switch. To just so like so you could just like take it on the go and challenge your friends with it. Challenge your friends with it and it'd be awesome. I would love to see that game on the Switch. Another game I would love to see on the Switch is Injustice 2. I heard that they might be putting it on the Switch. It was supposed to be on the Switch, I heard, but I don't know if it actually is or not, so I'm just going to include it on my list anyways. I never got a chance to play Injustice, so that's why I would love to see it on the Switch, so I could just play. So when I do get a Switch, I can just play Injustice 2 and play as Superman and win every single time. I'm not wearing my Superman shirt because I wore it yesterday, but you get the point. But I would love to see Injustice 2 on the Switch. I think it'd be an incredible game, and just to be able to take it on the go with you and play with your friends and beat your friends at it, it'd be awesome. Uh, Another game I would love to see on the Switch would be F-Zero. F-Zero is a game that's like Mario Kart. It's basically a fast-paced Mario Kart with no power-ups and no carts. Yeah, it's just a racing game. It's like a fast racing game. And I've never played F-Zero. I've never played an F-Zero game because I never had it. We never had it. My grandparents never had it, so I never got to play it. Well, there were rumors when Shigeru Miyamoto was hanging out with Smosh Games. They asked him about an F-Zero game, and he said that it's possible that they were going to be working on an F-Zero game, that they might be working on an F-Zero game, but we never got anything else other than that. So I would love to see an F-Zero game on the Switch, because how cool would it be to play as like Captain Falcon or Samus or Mr. Saturn? How cool would that be? Like kicking, like just playing as one of those characters and and racing. Like I like racing games, but they have to be like arcade racing games or like kart racers with power ups. And so I think this would be a fun game, but I heard that they might not be able to do it because of the way the game was originally made. It's not, they don't have the technology or the power to actually make a good F-Zero game, so they might not come out with it, but I hope they do, because that would be awesome. Another game that I would love to see on the Switch is another racing game. I never got to play it when it was on the N64, but I heard so many great things about it, and that's Diddy Kong Racing. I heard Diddy Kong Racing was amazing, and I think that they should bring that one back. They should bring Diddy Kong Racing to the Switch. I mean, they're already bringing back Metroid. Why not bring back Diddy Kong Racing? It's long overdue. It's long overdue. I know, like, Rare isn't doing it, but Nintendo, you guys came out with Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Wii U. You can come out, and that's it. Donkey Kong Country was a Rare game. It was made by Rare. If you guys can get the rights to that game, you guys can get the rights to Diddy Kong Racing. Just do it. Just give me Diddy Kong Racing so I can play it. So I've never gotten to play it. That's why I want to play Super Bomberman R, because I've never played a Bomberman game. Another game I would love to see on the Switch. There's like a ton of games that would be great on the Switch, but I think so hard to pick, and I had the list in my head. I should have written it down so I remember, but there's just so many games that would be great on the Switch, and like I don't ever see them coming out with a lot of these games. Like F-Zero, they may not come out with because of the way it was originally made, and they don't have like the technology to actually do it. And Diddy Kong, they may not be able to get the rights to unless Rare lets them get the rights. And Mortal Kombat and Injustice, those are two violent video games, and parents may not want that, and it may not be good for their brand. But they need to come out with these games. I would also love to see like another Earthbound game, because like I know Earthbound is like a very popular series, and I've never played an Earthbound game. I know of the game, but I've never actually played. I'd love to see like a new Earthbound game. I think that would be great. It could happen. You guys came out with the Pikmin game for the Wii U. Come out with Earthbound. I think it'd be awesome, and I think like the game actually works well from what I've seen of old gameplay footage of like the Super NES like Earthbound games. It actually works well with the game. It actually works well with traveling on the go. It looks like it'd be a great, because it seems like a game that would be great for Switch. It'd be a great game to take on the go and also play at home. And yeah, another game I'd love to see on the Switch, one that we haven't seen in a long time, I think since like Super NES, is Dr. Mario. I've actually played Dr. Mario. I played it online, and that game is super fun. And they've got Puyo Puyo Tetris. Why don't they just come out with the Dr. Mario game? Like, I know we've got like a ton of Dr. Mario games, but just make it happen, Nintendo. Just make Dr. Mario a thing, because it'd be so much fun. And I love to see all these games, of course. And one game that like I want to see happen, and I hopefully it does happen. If it does not happen, I will be really upset with not only Nintendo, but with Shigeru Miyamoto and all the people at Nintendo. I want to see either a new Super Smash Bros. Game, or I want to see Super Smash Bros. Melee HD, an HD remake of Super Smash Bros. Melee. I know I've talked about it, like on this channel I think before, and I just want to reiterate it again. Give me Super Smash Bros. Melee in HD. That is my favorite game of all time, and all I want is just an HD remake. Do not mess with the story. Do not add any new characters. Do not make like the characters that are unlockable DLC. Do not do that. Do not mess with the story. All you gotta do is just update the graphics. That's all it was. Updated graphics. Nothing else. Just updated graphics. I mean, come on. That's all I want. That's all I want. Give me that, and I'll be a happy camper. Or give me a new Super Smash Bros. Game. Either way, because Super Smash Bros. Is one of my favorite series of all time on Nintendo. It's one of my favorite Nintendo series, and I would love to see a new Super Smash Bros. Game. I mean, that's the one thing that's always kept like Nintendo afloat. Super Smash Bros. And like Legend of Zelda. Those two right there, and Mario Kart. Those are three things that are keeping Nintendo afloat right now. That, as far as console wise, those are the three uh, uh, franchises that are keeping Nintendo afloat right now. Nintendo afloat are their handhelds. Their handhelds are keeping them afloat. Without handhelds, Nintendo wouldn't be here. That's what's saving Nintendo's butt, are the handhelds and those three games I mentioned. And all I want is a new Super Smash Bros. Game, or Super Smash Bros. Melee remake. And also, give me like I know you guys are doing the Mario Party like 100 like thing. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like an anniversary Mario Party anniversary game. I know you guys have that for the 2DS, I think it is, and I know you guys are coming out with it for the Switch. Or so I've heard. I don't want that. What I want is an HD remake of Mario Party 2. Just give me an HD remake of Mario Party 2, because that is my favorite Mario Party game, and it would be so awesome. So that's all I want. That's all I want Nintendo is come out with those games, and then I'll be happy. I'll be a happy camper. So yeah. So comment down below what games you want to see on the Switch. What games you want to see come to the Switch, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because on Monday I'm continuing with my 5-part series. It's gonna be a surprise with who I'm doing, who I'm gonna be talking about next. But just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Bye!